Welcome back to News 12 Now. This morning, we are so glad you're waking up with us. We have our friends from the Chattanooga Zoo here, plus we have a Komodo dragon here at News 12 Now this morning. Good morning, Kate and Darty. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. We've brought you a celebrity this morning.
I know. Let's cut right to the chase. Kate, tell us a little bit about this guy.
So I have Flint here. He is one of our young Komodo hatchlings. He is the middle child of the group. He's the medium-sized one. We have two more, one Onyx, who is a bit larger, and then Jasper, who's our smallest one. These three were born, well, hatched via parthenogenesis, which means their father was not really involved.
Which is amazing. This made national headlines, recently. Tell us a little bit about how this happens and how the Komodo dragon was able to have three offspring by herself.
Well, basically, the male, we had put them together, and we had hoped that they would actually breed, but in fact, they didn't. And she went ahead and laid a clutch of eggs, and of those, the three hatched. And so we got some blood from them and determined that they were, in fact, parthenogenic. And basically, when it comes down to the Komodo dragons, that sometimes the males, they're just not around. They're basically localized in a few small islands. And as a result, the males might not be around, and so this is kind of their way of surviving, where the female will provide all the genetic needs for them. And the cool thing about it is that these hatchlings always turn out to be male when they are parthenogenic.
Which is amazing, Darty. I know you've had a lot of folks come to the zoo to want to see these guys.
Yes, and we were actually lucky enough, I guess it was last weekend, we put them out on exhibit for a while. Right now they're behind the scenes because Mom and Dad take up a lot of our big exhibit space, but they're really active and they're a lot of fun to watch. But it was a great thing for us. I mean, actually the mother doesn't incubate the eggs or anything. We go in and our keeper staff pull them and determine which ones are viable, and then they incubate them. And so there's real excitement when you pull out the drawer and you start to see something happening. So we didn't even know if they would be born, alive or how it would happen. So it's been really fun. And again, Charlie's one of our favorite animals. Kadal, the big male, is a good guy. And they're really smart, though. People are so terrified. And that's the other thing I was going to say now. Do we need to worry if Flint bites anybody today?
We do not. First off, he actually has no proclivities to biting.
Wow.
He's never tried to bite any one of us. But also, while, yes, he could bite someone and it could break skin, it generally would just mean there would be a lot of bleeding.
Gotcha. Well, these guys are amazing. When will folks be able to see them at the Chattanooga Zoo?
We're still trying to figure out exactly where we're going to put them and give them some outdoor exhibit time, or some exhibit time outside. But right now, you just have to come and see the big guys. These guys are a little off the scene. But if you show up, you never know when Kate or one of our herp staff might have one out for you to interact with and learn a little bit about. Again, it's a huge thing for us, and we're so proud. Reproduction's important in a zoo. When you have, and we've had several cool things hatch, but when your animals are reproducing, it means that you're doing things right. It means the right kind of husbandry, the right kind of diet, and that sort of thing. So that's one thing that really makes us proud. But we're just also really excited.
Absolutely. And I know another thing that you guys are really proud about is the giraffes that are coming.
They are. We're hoping for later this spring to get it open. There's always delays, and this rain has been never ending. But we're really excited. So we have all kinds of cool things going on, and it's really nice because you can come to the zoo and see cool stuff like Flint and then some of our cooler animals that have been around for a long time. But there's just tons of stuff going on. So check out our website. Great time to be a member, too.
Absolutely.
If you're a member, you support everything we do.
Absolutely. Kids and adults alike have a great time at the Chattanooga Zoo. They really have a lot of stuff going on, folks. You want to go check out all of the exhibits. Thank you guys so much for being here with us this morning and bringing our friend this morning. Really interesting and awesome experience. All right, stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back after this short break.